If the definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over again and expecting different results, well, by the end of this video, I'm going to cure that insanity. So I just picked up this box in the mail from Retro Game Treasures, and yeah, I did it again. April was a fair size pickup month for me. I got a lot of games in April. And this box very well could have something that I'm going to have a double of, because I was updating the list. I went out, I was like, okay, you know what? I got a day or two. And I went out and I grabbed a bunch of games, and I came back as I was driving home from buying a bunch of games. I got an email from them saying this box had been shipped, which there's no way that's going to be good. For those who don't know, this is a Retro Game Treasure box. It is a monthly subscription. I pay them, I send them money, and they send me games in the mail. The only thing you have to do once you've subscribed is keep your list updated, which, again, I didn't do because I had a bunch of games, and I was coming home to update my list, and they shipped this, which I should have known was going to happen. But let's dig into this. Let's see what I have in this box. I'm excited. I'm always excited to open these up and see what they have inside. So a secondary screen is going to be here, and you're going to get to see what's in the box before I do. First thing we're going to do is we're going to open this up and see what's inside. Again, you're going to see this before I do. Let's get this all opened up. One across the bottom. This is definitely less sealed than last month when they sent these white boxes. I do wish they would still send them in these treasure boxes. Hopefully this will come back, but for now, we're going to be in this white box here. All right, so we're going to open this up. We're going to see what's inside. And here's hoping that there's some goodies in there. I'm guessing we're going to have some discount air pillows in here. This one didn't do so hot. And what do we got in here? Okay, so that's one Super Nintendo. This feels like there's two Super Nintendo games. Or what is this? I don't know what this is. Oh, goodness. Oh, that's a Nintendo game. Okay, so no, there's 4 Nintendo games, a Super Nintendo game. Odds are these are going to be low-price games because there's 4 of them, and that makes the odds even higher that I have one that I picked up over the month of April is going to be in this box. So let's dig them out. We'll go Super Nintendo first this time. And it's going to be, oh my, ooh, Pac-Man 2, A New Adventure. That's exciting. I'm excited to check. Ooh, let's see. That's kind of an interesting cartridge there. It's just, let me get that, camera, hello. There we go. Pac-Man 2, The New Adventures. That's an interesting cartridge. Really plain at the end of the day. Stick around till the end. We'll see how much these are worth, if it was worth the box price or not. And yeah, hopefully we kind of meet that. I'm not sure what this is going to be. Probably cheap, though. Next one out of the box. We'll go with this one that's standing up, because I feel like it's standing up for a reason, because it's probably a sports title. It's probably something not very good. What's it going to be? It's going to be Wheel of Fortune, the Family Edition. Well, I didn't pick this one up, so I'm doing okay right now. That's 1 for 1 on not having a double when I didn't update my list in time. Wheel of Fortune, Family Edition. It's going to be Wheel of Fortune, right? It's going to be what it is. I seem to get quite a few of these. Let's see if this is a W box. See if there's a bunch of W's in this box. And probably not the good kind of W's, because Wheel of Fortune, probably real cheap. Next one out of the box is gonna be, oh man, is this gonna be any good? Is this gonna be good at all? I don't know. I know there's probably some glare on that. Let's see what it is. It's gonna be Hogan's Alley. Oh no, I absolutely got this one. This one I do have coming, and this copy will go to someone else. I'll give it to Ron Boy probably, or Rabbit. We'll get them some games here. Kind of adding games to their collection as I'm adding, when I mess up and I get a duplicate, they go to those guys. So that's nice too, right? All right, next one out of the box is gonna be, Cabal? That looks cool. That's a cool... Look at that. Can you see that? That's cool cover art. I wonder what that's going to be like. I've never played Cabal. I know nothing about Cabal. I know Hogan's Alley is a light gun game that I'm probably not going to get to play until I get some stuff figured out. But you know what? I don't have this one, so that's good. This one I haven't picked up yet, but I'm excited to try this. Dare the Danger with Cabal, from the explosive arcade hit. That's got to be good, right? That's got to be good if it's an explosive arcade hit. All right, next one out of the box, last one out of the box. It's gonna be. Oh no, it's Mock Rider. Oh, I got this one too. That's two. So I am 50-50 on Nintendo games of ones that I've picked up and ones that I didn't have in the system fast enough. So again, don't go buying a bunch of games if you have a subscription like this, because you're gonna get them in the mail. It's gonna happen. It just is gonna. That's what are the odds? 50-50. I'm at 300 Nintendo games. 302 Nintendo games right now, and yeah, there's some more doubles. But again, this one looks like it's a programmable series. It's one of those black box looking titles. I got 2 black box titles. That's cool. And yeah, I will see what these are worth. I think Hogan's Alley is like a $10 game. I'm not sure what Mock Rider is worth, but yeah, this one's a little bit beat up, to be honest with you. This cartridge looks a little janky. It's got a pretty good scratch on the back. So, you know, we'll clean it up. I'll try them all out. We'll see what they're worth, and I'll add them to my collection. I'm excited for Pac-Man 2, and let's check these ones out. All right, so first one out of the box was a Super Nintendo game. It was Pac-Man 2, The New Adventures. This one is really different. Not at all what I was expecting. Now, Pac-Man 2 is a Namco game, and it's different. I like the art. I was actually excited when I first put it in, because I thought it was going to be like maybe a bit more adventure-y, but you're just like slingshot and stuff in Pac-Man's way, trying to get him to go certain directions, hoping you can figure it out before he gets like tired or upset, I think. I don't know. I played like the first 2 levels, and I was pretty lost. I don't know if this is a good game or not. It's about a $6 game, which maybe that tells me all I really need to know. The second one out of the box was Wheel of Fortune, the Family Edition. Now, this is like a $5 game, so a cheapie. It's Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, I got the first guess wrong, and then I got to sit and wait for the computer players to play and pretty much solve the puzzle to the point that I just threw a couple letters in and finished it. I was like, I'm not even going to solve this. I'm just going to throw some letters in and see what happens here. It's Wheel of Fortune. I'm not a big Wheel of Fortune fan in general, so wasn't super excited to have this one. But you know what? It fills a hole in the Nintendo Collection, which is kind of all this stuff is for. So I'm excited to add another game to my Nintendo Collection out of that. Next game out of the box was Hogan's Alley. Now, Hogan's Alley is one that I have lined to purchase up for, and this is a 5-screw variant. It's a little different price. I think it's actually cheaper as a 5-screw than it is as a regular, like a 3-screw. And Hogan's Alley is going to be like a $10 game. Again, I have this one in the collection already. Again, don't buy a whole bunch of games when you have this stuff in the mail, but we're going to fix that. third Nintendo game out of the box was Cabal. If this was on the arcade, this could be pretty cool. I found it hard to be able to control the gun and him moving back and forth at the same time, which ended up getting me killed quite a lot. I played the first couple levels and it seems interesting. This could be a really cool game if I can figure it out. I'm excited to play more of this one. But it seems like an interesting looking game. It's one of those kind of shooter ones, but you got your little guy running back and forth. And honestly, when you finish a level, he gets really excited. Last one in the box, another one that I picked up this month while this was in the mail shipping to me. Again, that's my bad. That nothing to do with them at all. This is also a 5-screw variant. Mock Rider comes in about $11 on the 5-screw variant. This cartridge is a little bit beat up. It looks like an interesting game. It's one of those racer games. Looks like I can build my own tracks, but I couldn't figure out how to finish building the track. So I'm going to put this back in and get back into it and see what else I can figure out. And this game is going to go to one of my buddies. Probably Hogan's Alley 5-screw as well. I'll give it to one of them so they have it. And yeah, added some games to my collection and might have added a couple games to a friend's collection too. Now, like I said, it'd be insane for me to continue what I'm doing with the Nintendo games. So, with that said, we're going to change some things up. Now, I'd like to collect Sega Genesis, Sega Master System games, but I feel like I need to get those CIB. Sega, that box, that hard shell, that clamshell box, I need those to be CIB. The Nintendo and the Super Nintendo games, I'm fine with them being loose because I love the look of the cartridges. So with that in mind, we're going to mix some things up. I've been hammering on the Nintendo games. I've really been picking a lot up, and I want to continue to do that, which means I need to change what games are coming in these boxes. So I'm going to go on the system right after I finish filming this, and we're going to add N64 and Game Boy Color to the boxes. And then I'm going to scratch the Nintendo off of that. So going forward in these videos, I'm going to be going for Super Nintendo games. I'm going to be going for N64 games, Game Boy and Game Boy Color games. See if I can add some of those to the collection. Because I'd be absolutely insane to keep on getting Nintendo games when I'm getting so many of them out in the wild.